Good afternoon from Groovy Eggs Farm. I am Jeff. Today is Monday and it's raining. It was mid 90s earlier, like really hot. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, thunder and we got a downpour for a few minutes, but now it's just trickling here and there. But I'm going to use this opportunity to head to town and also... Yeah, that's a raccoon back there. Man, I don't even want to be doing a video today, and this might be the only thing that I shoot, so I'll just tell you about my day so far. Bad, horrible, rotten, awful day. Yeah, and the raccoon is, we'll get to that, I guess. I woke up this morning, the two broody hens, I put, they had hatched their own chicks, and then I put a bunch of new chicks in there. And last night, everything seemed to be going good. I went out and checked on them. They were both keeping all the baby chicks warm. Everything was wonderful. But this morning, I got outside a little bit late. This is like 7:40. So they'd been up for probably half an hour at least. And 4 of the new chicks that I introduced in there, they were dead. And one of the 2 hens was chasing the other ones around. So that was a big fail on my part. So I took the one hen that was going crazy and took her out of there. And I took all of those new baby chicks out and put them in the brooder tent. You know, the new ones were all chipmunk, brown variety. And the ones that they hatched were white, blue, or black. So I think they recognized the new ones as not being theirs or something. Or maybe that one hen just went crazy. I don't know what happened. So I took the crazy hen out. I left there's 7 chicks now. Blue, black, splash, copper marans. I left them in with the good hen. And then the rest of those were white and true blue ducklings. The rest of those I moved into the brooder tent. So that was bad news right off the bat. I caught this raccoon, and the next thing I don't even want to talk about, but I'm gonna, because it's raining again. I'm gonna start getting wet here. I had a dog attack about 10:30 this morning while I was inside, and it's my fault because the fences were off. I often do that in the morning and leave them off until I go take a nap. But anyway, a dog I've never seen before. It was kind of tall and brown. I don't know what breed it might have been, but I heard the commotion. I came outside and the dog was in my black copper marans flock, and it got 5 of my 6 black copper marans hens. We got 2 of the 3 white and true blue hens, and one of them is injured. And it got 2 of my olivator hens, just in the matter of like, I don't know how long it was out there, but once I heard it, I came out and started, running over there, and the dog took off out into the forest. So that's probably where it came in. It came in through the forest, and that was the first flock it saw. So that hurts me big time. My black copper marans are my most wanted, my best sellers, oh man, does that hurt. 5 out of the 6 hens. Yeah, I've got baby chicks, but they're gonna be, I got 3 of them which will lay later this fall. I have another black copper marans, but she doesn't have a great body type. And then I have 2 other black copper marans, but they don't have great coloring. So those were my best of the best. Yeah, and it just kills me because you guys are all leaving comments, oh, you're so great with your chickens. Yeah, well, not today. And it only takes one day and one screw up for your flocks to suffer, and I feel so bad, so I do not want to do a video today. And now it's raining and it's thwarting my plans. I have never seen that dog before. It wasn't the neighbors across the street, the one that had the pups that went back across the street. It wasn't her. I know that dog. This was a lot bigger dog, a lot taller too, and I've never seen it running around or nothing. The one that was living here, I saw it go up to one of my fences and sniff it and run off squealing. So yeah, this dog had not experienced the fences yet, and so it was brave enough to just hop over it, or well, I don't know how it got in there. I saw it jump over. Man. I know better. I know better than to keep the fences off while I'm not outside, and it's all my fault, and it's just a horribly rotten, awfully bad, no good day. That's what it is. All right, I gotta go to the grocery store. All right, dinner is served. I always eat the mac and cheese in the parking lot before it gets cold. And they didn't have potato wedges today, so I had to go with the mashed potatoes. I might as well just eat the whole thing here in the parking lot before I head home. Oh yeah, and I'll save one chicken strip for a late night snack. It dipped down into the 80s while it was raining, but as soon as the sun came back out, it's back up to the mid 90s. And a lot more humid, as if that's possible around here. Yeah, successful trip to the grocery store. Nice hot meal for dinner that wasn't warmed up in a microwave. Man, today just it's discouraging, but don't let it discourage you. If you have a dream of chickens, this stuff happens to everybody. Everybody. Yeah, it's hard to be 100% protective of your chickens. This was my fault. I didn't have the fence on. And now that dog's probably going to come back, but I'll make sure the fence is on. So usually a dog, they're pretty smart. First time they get shocked by a fence, they're not going to keep testing it over and over and over. This one didn't get shocked, so it'll probably test it. And so, yeah, I just keep the fences on. And that means I'm going to shock myself a lot more. But that's, part of the job. I shock myself anyway when I don't have the fences on all day long. Oh, yeah, I was only inside for, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, just taking a break. And I did not turn the fences back on after I did all my chores this morning. And yeah, that was a big old bummer. Big old bummer. So got home from town. I'm out running around, checking on everybody. And resetting the raccoon trap, putting some more eggs in there, and yeah, 15 minutes later, drenched. Oh, I'm ready for fall and winter. I am really ready for fall and winter. What else can I tell you? Nothing. Bad day. I don't want to talk about it. It hasn't really sunk in yet. Those were, man, that's, I hate to say it this way, but that's a lot of income I just lost. And I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Yeah. I'm in the market for another line of black copper Marans. See, 5 of the 6 hens, 3 of them I got with my original flock, and then I bred them, and then I probably raised 30 more hens, and then I had selected the best 4 out of those, and so they were combined with the 3, and then I lost one of them. But so those were, that was years of breeding. And the person I got the black copper Marans flock from, they had put years into that also. So this isn't your typical, backyard flock that, you just picked up the baby chicks at Tractor Supply and raised them. And these were a line of black copper Marans that have been really paid attention to, and tried to breed them correctly. The ones I saved, they had the right body style. There goes a car. They had the right body style. I'm talking about the standards of perfection. There are standards for Marans and most other heritage breeds. And so you want the right tail angle, you want the right width, you want the right length of back, you want the right height, you want the right comb and wattles, you want the right feather colors, and You know, there are a lot of body characteristics and feather color characteristics, stuff like that, that you want to pay attention to keep the Marans as close to their original form as you can get. So I'm just getting started. People out there have been doing it for decades, and I'm just getting my feet wet. So, another car. So I could go on and on about that, but today was a big discouragement for everything I've been working for. I've just got the one black copper Maran 10, the original left. I've got one that isn't a great body type. I can still use her. And then I think I have 3 pullets. They won't start laying until probably October or November, and then they'll be laying pullet eggs, so I really can't use them till spring. I've got a bunch of baby chicks that I hatched, luckily, and I'm gonna have to cancel all my pre-orders for any coming up, because any eggs I get out of there, I'm gonna hatch to replenish my own if I can. If not, I'll be looking for another line of black copper Marans. And the way you start off with those, find a good breeder. If you really want to get into the heritage breed, find a really good breeder that's been doing it a long time. Get like 100 eggs from them, hatch them all, raise all of them up, and only keep the cream of the crop. You know, that's probably the cheapest way to go about it. Otherwise, you find a good breeder, and good luck talking them into selling their good rooster and their good hens. They're keeping their good rooster and good hens for their own breeding. So it's hard to get a really good adult bird from a breeder, because they need them for their own breeding program. So a lot of times what people will do is you either get hatching eggs or baby chicks, get 100 of them, or as many as you can, and select the best. The more chicks you get, you know, the better chances of getting the cream of the crop as far as the breed goes. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm still processing this day. It was a horrible, rotten, dirty scoundrel kind of day. So I will sign off. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I didn't want to do this video. Stuff happens. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody.